It's your boy, who is Hendo. I know I've been sick, man, and stuff like that. And stuff been slowing down on my channel, but man, a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, in the midst of trying to move and get a different setup for you guys in a few months. Maybe in about 90 days, I'll be moving and it'll be a better setup. I'll have my mic, everything, and I'm gonna start doing a full podcast. Michigan Boy podcast coming. Um, it's coming real soon this fall, so stay tuned. But on this live, I want to talk to you haters. All NBA fans, tap in, bro. Listen, I love basketball. Let me tell y'all something. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me tell y'all something. I love basketball, bro. What's good, Lamont? I ain't seen you in a minute. What's up, my boy? I love basketball, right? I played basketball in elementary, middle school, and high school. I have cerebral palsy, and I still played basketball, and I was pretty good at it. Um, I just got a question for the NBA fans. Why are we the only sport to shit on the older eras? You don't see football, baseball, boxing, uh, baseball, football, boxing, golf, any other sport shit on the older era like the NBA. And some of the older guys they shit on the new era too. But this is my problem. Yo, what's up? When yeah, hockey, swimming, it's like it's such a disconnect. It's like they want to make this era seem so great, so much better than the older era, and it doesn't have to be that way. Each era can respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Each era can respect each other. And like this, we done with the '90s shit. What do you mean you're done with one of the golden eras that paved the way for the NBA going global, which has the GOAT, MJ, in it, who paved the way for NBA being global, along with Magic and Bird from the '80s, even Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? My era is the 2000s. Late '90s, 2000s is when I really was into basketball. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't prefer that era, but I'm also not gonna sit here and keep shitting on the new era to make my era seem good. I could just tell you about me watching NBA on NBC and watching how NBA was being played and tell you that I believe that is one of the best eras. I believe the late '90s and the 2000s is the best era of basketball, or at least the most one of the most competitive. A lot of people that don't like defense wouldn't like the 2000s, early 2000s, you know what I'm saying, '90s, early 2000s and shit. Rich Paul is a goofy. He always bringing up MJ and Kobe in every interview. Of course, it's going to be a rude awakening when Braun retires and they start tearing. Yep, because it's going to rinse and repeat. They're going to start tearing down the 2010s, and then y'all not going to like that. But it's the same thing y'all doing. Yes, the '90s was great for the NBA. I believe the 2000s was great for the NBA too. You know what I'm saying? But like for real, we're literally the only era, bro, that tears down our past eras who led the way, bro. We'll say something like, man, wasn't no competition in the '90s. How can you say that when so many Hall of Famers And so many top 75 players are from the 90s, either were drafted in the 90s or played their prime careers in the 90s. The Kobe's, the Shaqs, the Steve Nashes, the MJs, the Birds, the MJs, the Birds, you know what I'm saying, the Dominique Wilkins. I won't say all the greats come from the 90s. It's some greats that come from the 2000s as well, and the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Deblep Shrimp, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, Damon Stoudemire. These is like forgotten dudes that was nice. Stephon Marbury. Y'all keep talking shit about Stephon Marbury like he wasn't like Stephon Marbury wasn't no bum. He wasn't LeBron James level, but he wasn't no bum. That boy was a bucket. He got what he averaged what 20 and 8. You know what I'm saying? He had what 8, 9 straight 20-point per game seasons in the 2000s. It was way tougher to score in the 2000s and the 90s and shit like that. He is a part of, if not in my opinion, the greatest, the deepest and greatest draft ever, the '96 draft. What what makes me laugh is you tear down an era which, if you take that era away, I know. He was like a basketball god in China, bro. He was literally like a basketball god in China. But for, like I said, for some reason we love to tear down the past eras of basketball. And it really doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Or like tearing down the dream team. Now we tearing down the dream team. I'll say this. The game, we have more NBA players around the world now. Yes, that is true. But also the dream team, when you have that many great players on one team, I don't care who the competition is. You're supposed to dominate, bro. You can't tell me this team couldn't have won by 20 and 30 points with all of the high end talent that they had. I understand. Oh, the country is catching up. Well, that means this era is not as good as y'all want to make it seem. Then, yeah, who is Hendo? I don't know, man. DFJ Hoops in the building, man. No, I'm not in rehab, sir. Blocked, blocked. And I just don't understand that we're the only era that does that, bro. We shit on 90s, 80s, 70s. We call dudes before the 90s, 80s like plumbers, firemen, like they didn't have real skill. Exactly. You can't tell me with this talent that they can't win games by 20. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna pin you, DFJ Hoop. Smash that like button. Smash that like button for me. But you can't tell me that the 70s and 80s was full of plumbers and firemen when a lot of the top 75 or Hall of Famers come from there. And they paved the way for the generation above them. Michael Jordan and shit like that, he always gave love to the people before him. Bill Russell, Wilt, Dr. J, so on and so forth. Kobe, he did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But you got fan bases and shit like that who go against each other, and their favorite players are actually cool with each other. But it's sometimes the fan bases that get too overzealous. You know what I'm saying? I just never understood that, and it gets frustrating sometimes, right? Like, it's so many players. Yeah, and I'll flip it to the other side, like what Cheyenne said. Some of the older guys, they be hating on what the new guys are doing. It can go both ways, bro. But I mostly see that era and stuff like that. I mostly see the older guys just clapping back at what the younger generation is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas saying Drew Holiday a lock up MJ, or MJ ain't had no left hand, just making up literal lies, bro. Oh yeah, yeah, Alex, man. The Tigers. Every time I look at a score, the Tigers been killing shit, man. Shout out to the Detroit Tigers, man. But I just think the biggest disconnect over sports is in the NBA between this generation and the generation of past. See, I don't know that, Buki. You know what I'm saying? We could say that. We could say that because of what happened with Serbia and everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's just different eras. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like to compare that. That's why I don't like comparing the 92 Dream Team to this team or the '08 team, stuff like that. Because it's so many variables in between that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. I will say that this generation doesn't care about NBA history. They aren't taught NBA history or to respect the history. That's the problem. I'm one of the guys that actually respects the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. But when you have NBA players like Gilbert Arenas saying stuff like, if you're not anything before the '80s don't count, and you know what I'm saying, the '90s, anything before the '90s don't count, and I don't have you in my top five if you not in the '90s or above. Like it's the constant disrespect of the past eras and the past pioneers and greats, that if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be no Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. I even go somebody new, Ant Man. It wouldn't be no Victor Wembanyama, no Paolo Banchero and shit like that. You know. Now I understand. You know what you know. You know what you know. You can't expect somebody who was born in the 2000s to have a opinion on somebody who played in the 60s and 50s. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what they know. Man, I already cooked Ticket. I'm not even finna keep cooking him. He ain't. I just want him to respond. I already cooked Ticket. I've already cooked Ticket twice. But it's just the disrespect, and the older generation, they come with their disrespect. They think this generation is soft. But when you see guys complaining about a 65 game rule, y'all give them ammo to think that this era is soft. And this era is a little bit less physical. It is. It is a little less physical. Of course, Ticket don't watch Warriors games, man. Ticket contradicted himself, and I caught him in it. You know what I'm saying? And go watch that video and watch me break him down all the way. I just don't understand it, man. You never hear Michael Phelps downing swimmers from the '80s, or fucking. You never hear Patrick Mahomes or any NFL fans talking shit about Joe Montana, or you know what I'm saying, Jim McMahon or some shit like that. It's only in the NBA, bro. And I think NBA fans, they are the most frivolous, and they also, bro, they are the most frivolous, and they also the new. I'm gonna say this: the new NBA fans, or the NBA fans that don't care about history. If you don't care about NBA history or how like the NBA was formed or what happened in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, if you don't care about that, you're not a real fan of the NBA. You can't be, because if it wasn't for those eras, we wouldn't have what we have today. And to be honest, a lot of people are complaining about the product. In the 2000s, we didn't need no in-season tournament. In the 2000s, 90s, 80s, and shit like that, we didn't need no in-season tournament to make niggas play. The All-Star game was really competitive in the 2000s. The 2001 All-Star game is, to me, the greatest All-Star game I've ever seen. They didn't need that, bro. And a lot of these guys are playing for money. They're not playing because they love the game, and that's the biggest problem. You got niggas like Ben Simmons who are playing basketball for money. They're not playing because they love the game. They're not playing because they love the game. And I'm just being real with you. They're not playing because they love the game. They're playing because they want the money and they want to feed their family and everything. And I understand that. But once you're making every move based off of money, I can't respect you, bro. Like, cause you don't care and you're not getting better. It's one thing if you're getting better every year and shit like that. You want your money, but you love the game as well. Yeah, I saw Zion. I saw my boy. Listen, y'all know I'm a huge Zion fan, so I can't wait to see him next year. He looks really good. He looked like he about 250, 250, 260. Now, I hope he didn't lose too much because I don't want him to lose his strength and stuff like that. But he looks good. He looks like this is the best I've seen Zion look ever. And I think this will also help him with the injuries. I said it even before he came in the league. He gonna have to lose like 25 to 35 pounds, bro. He cannot be 280 in his league, bro. It's too much weight coming down on him. And I was right. He get about 250, he in there. And he looks about 250. They talking about either he was heavier than they wanted to make it seem, because I'm hearing he can't be 270 on that. Or maybe he got, you know what I'm saying, because it looked like he lost a lot of muscle mass and stuff. So I'm excited to see what Zion is here, what Zion can do. Now, let's get into the second topic that I want to end this video with. I'm going to talk about this shit that happened, the shit I heard about LeBron. So I heard with Rashad McCants, who basically gave some information and was like, he basically said that Bron back in like '05, he was playing cards with niggas, and he said, um, I'm trying to make that other 23 disappear. And the dude said, good luck. See, LeBron's problem is that he publicly disrespects Jordan. And LeBron, you never gonna see this video at all. I'm a small time YouTuber. My growth got stunted. I will never have the subscribers that Ticket have or Dreamers Pro or anybody, because I talk real basketball here and I talk what I want to talk. And YouTube cannot stop me. You know what I'm saying? Ever since New Balco, New Juice, they didn't, you know what I'm saying, they didn't took my channel down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who know this channel know about the New Balco, New Juice. Put one in the chat if you know about the New Balco, New Juice series I did. Everybody know about that, bro. And so I'm not even doing this to, I'm doing this because I love talking basketball with y'all. You know what I'm saying? The New Balco, New Juice series that I made, you know what I'm saying, was just to call him out on all his lies, bro. Call him out on all his lies, and you know what I'm saying, and to keep it real. But see, what Brian thought he was gonna do is make people forget about MJ, but there was no way he was going to do that. There was no way he was going to do that. Number one is because MJ is bigger than basketball now. You got Jordan shoes. Everybody watched Jordan in his day, and they knew what they seen. See, LeBron James, he chose 23. He instantly fucked up right there. He said he was chasing the ghost of Michael Jordan and everything like that. I remember all these quotes. But what LeBron don't understand is you were never going to make like you were never going to, you know what I'm saying, make people forget about MJ, and you were never going to be compared to MJ in a sense of legacy, mentality, or anything. 2011, that was it. You got to pass the first time because the '07 Cavs. What I'll put it to you like this, and it's the first and last time y'all gonna ever hear me say this. The '07 Cavs team was not on par with the Spurs team. So even though I give LeBron flack for that loss, I don't hold it too much against him. But when 2011 happened, that was the nail in the coffin, bro. That was the nail in the fucking coffin, bro. That was it. There was no coming back from that, bro, because we never seen MJ do that. It wasn't just that he lost and what he averaged and shit. If you watch that series, bro, that was the most passive I've ever seen a person in a prime. And so people try to since I'm a Kobe fan, people try to talk about Kobe in the '04 Pistons final. The difference is Kobe was selfish and Kobe was pressing, trying to win the MVP. LeBron didn't even want the fucking ball. He played good, I think the first two games. I'll give him that. He played good the first two games. But after that, you saw him mentally check out, bro. When you score 8 points and you only take like 5 or 6 shots, and I'm watching the game, he got wide open threes and wide open shots, and he's just passing the ball. That is what people are talking about, bro. That's what people are talking about, bro. It's not just that he averaged 17 points and Jason Terry averaged more points. It's not cause he choked in the finals. If you watch the series, it's how he looked, bro. He looked like a role player, bro. I keep it a beam with you. He looked like a role player, my guy. He looked like he didn't want the basketball. You letting JJ Barea defend you on the post. That ain't had nothing to do with basketball. He was mentally checked out, bro. And that was it. He was never going to pass Michael Jordan. Consensus wise. You got people that saying he the GOAT and everything like that. You got his fan base and everything. But he was never going to be looked at as MJ. I never thought he should have been compared in the first place because their games is totally different, bro. Their games are totally different. And when that 2011 shit happened, I'm like, bro, no, there's no way, bro. If that would have happened to Kobe, bro, they would have, bruh, they would be talking about that to the end of time. Kobe had a terrible series with the Pistons, but Kobe did hit a game tying shot to win them that one game. Bron didn't even do that. D Wade was that best player in that series. D Wade showed up. Remember, D Wade averaged like 27 in that series. And I still believe to this day that he sabotaged D Wade. Whether it was his intent or not, I don't care. But he sabotaged D Wade winning another Finals MVP. Because if D Wade win that Finals MVP and they win that championship, no way I'm putting Bron over D Wade. I don't care how many more championships they win. If Bron play like that and D Wade and them, if Bron just give him 20, Bron could have played regular, gave him 20 and 10 or something like that. And this man was mentally checked out. It had nothing to do with basketball. I don't even think it had. I don't even think it really had to do with Dallas. He was mentally checked the fuck out, bro. And I think it started happening after they lost that game where Dirk came back and walked them niggas down. So, and then remember, he was writing down names of everybody who was talking shit, who he was gonna say, "I told you so," and then it backfired on him. That too, the Delonte West situation too, and that's why I say LeBron James is never like he's one of his flaws to me is early in his career for a long time he was not mentally tough at all. He does, and one of my things is he does not like criticism. Nobody in the world can tell me that because I've seen 22, 23 years of it, bro, of him, like, you know what I'm saying, of him and the media and his fans or whatever like that coming at people because they have a opinion about him or we could just be criticizing his game, but they will come at you. If I say LeBron James is the fifth best player in history, I'm hating, but it's my opinion. But if somebody say Kobe is the 12th best player in history, no, no, they just giving their opinion. They just giving it. No, that's not how it goes, bro. I could say they hating, but I don't. That's his opinion. It's an opinion I disagree with at all. If you don't have Kobe in your top 10, I'm not talking basketball with you. It's nothing to talk about for me. Because that means you clearly have a bias or you did not watch Kobe, bro. Because it's not 11 players in history better than Kobe. It's not. I don't think it's five players better than in history better than Kobe, but that's just me. That's just me. It's the same way with Jordan. I don't think everybody's supposed to have Jordan as the GOAT, but I think he is the consensus GOAT, and I understand why people have that. And we know that, Alex. We know that. We know he was. We remember when he got the ball and Kobe was guarding him, and he didn't take the shot, and he passed the ball, and Carmelo, Kobe, all on walked up to him like, "Man, what's going on?" Mentality, bro. It took him way longer to really get mentally tough. I'll give LeBron props. 2016, even though we got hurt and everything like that, he did make that comeback, bro. He made that comeback with even though Kyrie hit the shot, we know about all that. That showed mental toughness a little bit. That put him up in my five. Cause I had him 10th for a long time up until 2016. 2016 put him in my top five. I'll be real with you. But ever since then, like the championships he lost to the Warriors, I still had him at five. But ever since the last 3, 4 years, man, I've been bringing him down. I've been bringing him down, bro. I had him at three at one point in time a couple years ago before I got on YouTube. But ever since then, I've been bringing him down. Now I don't even really know if he better than Larry Bird. You know what I'm saying? And my problem with this is him saying that he's trying to make the other 23 disappear while trying to recreate everything else that the 23 did. Space Jam. Nobody asked for a LeBron Space Jam movie. And then it wasn't even good. The movie wasn't even good. It was like, not to say that Space Jam was just so great, but the storyline was way better. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense why he, you know what I'm saying, takes little passive aggressive shots at Jordan, why his fans take shots at Jordan. You never, even when, and Kobe fans know this, Kobe wanted to be better than Mike. He thought he was better than Mike. If anybody know Kobe for real, him choosing 24 was a shot at Mike. And Kevin Garnett even said that. Like, I'm one better than you, nigga. But he didn't come out and say all that shit or try to recreate everything that Jordan did with the Space Jam and 20. Y'all keep saying, yeah, Kobe a carbon copy of everything. Well, LeBron James chose Michael Jordan's number. He made Space Jam 2. He wanted to make him disappear. Remember when in Miami when he was dunking and he was looking at Jordan and shit like that? But see, the problem is he failed. He's 4-6 in the finals. So no matter what you're talking about, stats or whatever, he can never compare. And he's trying, and that's another thing. Not only Jordan, he tried to do it to Kobe. He came over here to the Lakers. And the reason why I'm saying this is because he didn't come to Kobe's statue. I don't know if he came to Kobe's funeral. I don't know how true it is. He wasn't there or whatever. But I know he didn't come to Kobe's statue unveiling. And I believe that he was jealous of the relationship that Kobe had with Mike. And he was jealous of Kobe. Personally. That's just my opinion. Because his actions, it just, it's weird, bro. Why wouldn't you come to his statue unveiling? You know what I'm saying? And then you're on the team. The the uh the organization he played 20 years for. I understand Magic did what he did and Kareem did what he did, but Kobe got more Laker records than both of them. Both of them. He got more Laker records than both of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's ludicrous for him to even think that at that young. And we 20 years later, you know what I'm saying, damn near 20 years later, and the topic of conversation is still MJ this, MJ that. MJ still be getting brought up. And MJ, you don't hear him say anything, nothing. And the nail in the coffin was this. I say this, the nail in the coffin was this, bro. Y'all remember in the NBA 75 anniversary in Cleveland, where they went there and they was like, yeah, they went there. Who got the loudest applause? It wasn't LeBron. Who got the loudest applause? Put in the comment section who got the loudest applause when they came out. And we're in Cleveland, mind you. Don't even answer that. MJ. That shows you the people can't be bought, bro. The people cannot be bought. Shout out to KB Film Room, bro. My bad, bro. I've been sick. I didn't even. I tried to answer the phone last night. My phone was tweaking, so I apologize for that, bro. I've been sick and shit like that. But yeah, MJ got the biggest applause, bro. Because you cannot buy the people. And it's something I've been trying to tell people for like years upon years. This GOAT debate was manufactured. There was no MJ LeBron. That wasn't organic, bro. That came from the media. People like Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, like, you know what I'm saying? Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, Undisputed, saying once enough people start talking about it, they believe it. Okay, yeah, it's MJ Braun, MJ Braun. It never was. It never was, bro. See, on social media, and shout out to Two Raw, because he always said it. Shout out my big bro Two Raw. The MJ Kobe debate started on social media. When Kobe won his fifth championship, I'll be honest, I was one of the niggas saying, bro, Kobe gonna get 7, and he gonna be better than Jordan. I was saying that, but then Kobe tore his Achilles, and then it was a wrap after there. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the one. When he got swept, I was like, damn, bro. Gotta hit the drawing board. But once he tore his Achilles, it was a wrap, bro. Right, KB. And so and so the whole thing with that is like I said, I was the one saying it. Like when Kobe won his fifth championship in 2010, I was saying, I was like, bro, if he 3P, he better than Jordan. I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he gonna get 7. But one thing that Jordan had to deal with, that Kobe dealt with, is politics with David Stern and shit like that. MJ never had no trade blocked that was at the magnitude of like a Chris Paul coming to the Lakers. Y'all think if Chris Paul come to the Lakers, Kobe ain't winning another chip? Think about that. Kobe had Pau Gasol, Rashon Nesterovic, Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, Trevor Ariza. He had role players, you know what I'm saying, and another star beside him. And he went to 3 straight championships and won 2 of them. Y'all don't think with a Hall of Famer, a top 75 player in Chris Paul, he wouldn't be able to win another championship, bro. I always believed that the NBA held Kobe back because they knew he would be better than Mike. I always will believe that they held Kobe back because they knew he would pass Mike. LeBron, they didn't have to do that. They're trying to push him past Mike, but he failed because he's made all these super teams and he didn't achieve the greatness that Mike still has. And people think this longevity shit is helping him. It's actually hurting him in the sense that he's playing this long and still has not accomplished what Jordan has accomplished, bro. In the sense of, if we want to talk about the scoring titles, if you want to talk about the championships, if you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, just the aura and, you know what I'm saying, being the consensus GOAT, he still didn't do what he said he wanted to do because you can't erase Jordan. You can't erase Jordan. You can't. That's how I know he was envious of Jordan, and he's never been a Jordan fan. He was envious of Jordan. He wanted to be what Jordan is. And LeBron, you are not. Your mentality is not the same. Your game is not the same. I would compare him more to Magic Johnson with a jump shot. Well, I mean, with a better jump shot. I don't want to say jump shot. A more athletic Magic Johnson. Because to me, he's not in MJ's league. He not, you know what I'm saying? To me, Kobe is better. But that's just my opinion. But you saying that you even thinking that you have any chance of erasing 23 is wild because first of all, your children are wearing Jordans. Y'all seen that picture and junk of Bryce and Bronny wearing Jordans and shit like that. You will never make him disappear, bro. You know what I'm saying? You will never be able to make him disappear. There's no way, no how. But at the same time, I understand because you want to be the greatest and everything. But LeBron has made so many missteps. He's made too many missteps. Misstep number one, the decision. Misstep number two, 2011. Misstep number three. Misstep number three was, and people don't really know about this. Misstep number three, when Kyrie hit that shot, right? And they won the championship, right? Kyrie hit the shot, right? You don't then just get to come out and say, that made me the greatest of all time. And it's just how he said it, bro. You don't get to come out and say that because some people are looking at you like, bro, Kyrie is the one that hit the shot, bro. If LeBron had hit that shot and everything like that, even still, I'd be like, one championship can't make you the greatest. But I will understand he in his mode and everything like that. People want to talk about his numbers and everything like that. He led in points, rebounds, assists. He led in all categories and this and that. But okay, he led in all of that. But if Kyrie don't hit that shot, all that is meaningless because LeBron had 1 point in the last 4 minutes. So all that shit is meaningless if Kyrie don't hit that shot. If Kyrie miss and Golden State get the ball, and let's say Golden State go down and score, nobody was really scoring like that. It was a drought. So for him to say, "Oh yeah, that made me the greatest of all time," and then my man, you're 3-6 in the finals, bro. To me, no GOAT can have a losing record in the finals. I love Wilt, but I don't think Wilt can be the GOAT, in my opinion, because of that. That's just my opinion. But it's context with Wilt because Bill Russell was the only one winning championships around that time. So I can understand why people, you know what I'm saying, why Two Raw has him as his GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing was he hasn't had as many missteps as LeBron James. He hasn't had as much talent as LeBron James has had. Did y'all know? And shout out to Dreamers Pro for this. Did y'all know that the 2022 Lakers was the first team to have 4 All-Star players or 4 Hall of Famers and not make the playoffs? The first squad, bro. The first fucking squad, bro. Said it would take Magic over LeBron. A lot of people will, but the first squad ever. That's not good, bro. And my biggest problem is y'all try to act like LeBron does shit by himself. This Steph Curry shit is another thing. Everybody watched that game, those last two games, and who was the best player in those last two games. And everybody watched this whole Olympics. Y'all making it seem like LeBron was the best player the first four games is hilarious. Kevin Durant, Ant-Man, and Devin Booker were the best players in the first four games. Steph Curry came up when he was needed. You know what I'm saying? He came when it was needed, bro. And y'all, I know with LeBron fans, they like to go straight to stats. But this is my thing. Stats without context mean nothing. I cooked Ticket the other night because he tried to do this. He said, how is Steph Curry a better scorer when LeBron James scores more points per game? Well, I flipped it on him. I said, well, you're a hypocrite, sir, because you don't believe that Kobe is a better scorer than LeBron, and LeBron averages more points than Kobe. But we know that's fraudulent. We know that's fraudulent, and it's because of Kobe's last 3 years and his first 2, 3 years where he wasn't a starter. We know that, bro. But see, Ticket, he does stuff like that so he can believe he's cooking somebody, and he's really not. A nigga like me, he wouldn't be able to get that off of me, bro. He wouldn't be able to get that off of me. I would have caught him right there. But shout out to James, but he ain't catch him. I would have caught him right there. I'm the dude that they want me to stay down here because I bring nothing but basketball facts here, bro. I'm the realest YouTuber on earth, nigga. I'm the realest NBA YouTuber. It's all straight basketball with me. There's no narratives or anything like that. Y'all know I've brought people up here that are fans of LeBron and this, and that, and I've had conversations with them. Even in the chat, y'all know I don't block you unless you know what I'm saying, on some troll shit. It's plenty of LeBron fans that's actually in here that I talk to and we have conversations. No, Chris, I was saying the why do people hate some on past eras and how LeBron thought he was going, you know what I'm saying, make Jordan disappear and so on and so forth. Yeah. Anybody that says that, bro, I don't even Ticket be when it comes to Steph Curry, bro, I don't listen to shit Ticket says, bro. Nothing, bro. He the same dude that said Jordan Poole was on the same level as Steph Curry. Come on, bro. I remember him saying that, but he a cap and say he never said that. When I got videos of him, I actually deleted some of the exposed videos I had of him, but I had to start it back up. Even though I fuck with Ticket content, I will not spare no expense on destroying niggas. I don't care who it is. You could be my homie, but if you say something that's flagrantly wrong or just a lie, I'm coming on you. I'm Mr. Foul Puller. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mr. Foul Puller. Like, hold on, sir. We not getting that done. Oh, I'm hip. I'm hip, Alex. But he ever do that to me, we gonna have a problem. He ever do that to me, we definitely have an issue. I don't care about none of that shit because I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? He likes to talk over you. When he likes to talk over you, and you know what I'm saying, he thinks the more he talks over you, or the more he makes his points, and he's cooking. But all in all, man, let's stop hating on the past eras. Let's give each era its love. LeBron is not going to make Jordan disappear at all. It's just not gonna happen, bro. And before I end this video, man, I want to talk about the Kobe disrespect and the Steph Curry disrespect, bro, for a second. First, I want to get on the Steph Curry disrespect, bro. First, I want to get on the Steph Curry disrespect, bro. I want to get on Steph Curry disrespect, bro, because a lot of y'all, I'm tired of y'all saying that Steph Curry is just a shooter. If you don't watch Warriors games, or if you have not watched Steph Curry's career, I don't think you can have an opinion and say that he's not a true point guard, or he can't run the offense. Because true Warrior fans know that that's not true. OG Warrior fans like me, who have been watching Steph Curry from the beginning, have watched him play as a true point guard. This was before Steve Kerr. I'm talking about when Don Nelson was the coach. I'm talking about 09, 2010, 11, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Then when Mark Jackson came in, Steph Curry was running the offense, especially before Draymond and Clay came. Well, even when Clay came, Steph Curry was running the offense, bro, easily. Let me read your comment. Let me read your comment. I ain't even see it. So many. You said salute. Nigga, I seen that. That's what I'm saying. I seen that. KB said, of course, the Lakers legends call Kobe the greatest Laker of all time. He literally gave his life to them, bro. He literally gave his life. You know what I'm saying? He literally gave his life to the Lakers. So of course they say that. I'm not mad at people that say Magic is the greatest, but I just disagree. But back to this Steph Curry disrespect. Y'all make it seem like Steph Curry only thing he does is shoot threes. And only a casual will really say that, bro. Only a casual will really think that if you take away Steph Curry 3-pointers, he's not effective or anything like that. Steph Curry shoots like 52% from the mid range, from the two. Okay, bet KB. All right. Um yeah, it's like, do you realize, like, even Steph without a three, bro, Steph is a phenomenal shooter. Period. So his talent, bro, you know what I'm saying, shooting the ball, get a underrated passer, in my opinion. An underrated passer, in my opinion, underrated finisher. He has other aspects of his game that are just as elite. It's just not as elite as his shooting. His shooting is otherworldly. And I think that's what make people forget about his other aspects of his game. Exactly, Alex. Thank you, Cheyenne. And I don't think a lot of people know that or understand that. I've been a Warriors fan since 2008. Baron Davis was one of my favorite players. Like I told y'all this story plenty of times. Baron Davis is one of my favorite players. I liked him. You know what I'm saying? I got family in the Bay, so it made all the sense in the world for me to just start rooting. You know what I'm saying? And I really liked the We Believe team, even though I knew they wasn't gonna win shit or anything like that. I did really like the We Believe team. But no, Chris, we talking about shooting the three ball though. We ain't just talking about shooting. We talking about shooting the three ball. They basically act like if Steph Curry is not shooting the three ball, he's useless sometimes. And I see it a lot. Oh, if Steph Curry, if you take away his three, is he still elite and all that? Of course he is. He does so many other things. You know what I'm saying? And then the Steph Curry ain't clutch shit. It always didn't make sense to that. No, not you. I ain't saying you, Chris. I ain't saying you, Chris. I'm just saying the other guys out here. I'm saying other guys that even basketball players or fans or whatever who literally couldn't have watched Steph Curry his whole career like I have, or probably like Cheyenne or Alex, like real Warrior fans who have literally watched him play and you know what I'm saying, get stronger or change his game and everything like that. Exactly, Chris. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is he can run the offense like a true point guard. They don't play that way now because I guess you could say the best version of him is what they've been doing for the last couple of years. But I can't I don't understand how people can act like Steph Curry hasn't played a true point guard position at one point for years at a time in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't exploit drop coverage. He did that versus Boston. All that drop coverage that they was playing against him and getting torched. DFJ Hoops, you know I'm going with Detroit. You know, come on, man. You know that's where I'm from. I love Golden State. I love Golden State. But I bleed Detroit. I bleed Detroit. Trust me. Pistons and Warriors are my only two teams. And I love them both to death. But Detroit is in my heart, bro. It's in my heart. That's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of my family is from there. But a lot of my family is from California as well. But it's always going to be Detroit over everything. Yes, Pistons. It's always going to be Pistons. You know what I'm saying? Pistons, Lions, Tigers, Red Wings, Wolverines. I'm always going to rep for my hometown. But at the same, that's why I hate seeing the Pistons and Golden State face each other because it's a lose-lose situation for me. I'm gonna be mad if the Pistons lose, and I'm gonna be mad if the Warriors lose. You know what I'm saying? So, but Steph, he's real. I feel like Steph is becoming underrated though. I feel like Steph is becoming underrated. So, okay, okay, Alex, come on, man. DFJ, oh man, you gaslight. If they're in the finals, man, come on, man. The Warriors got a championship 2 years ago, bro. I'm going with I'm going with the Pistons, man. We ain't had one since '04, bro. It's been 21, almost 21 years, bro. The last time we won a championship, I almost got into the float. Y'all remember this story time I had y'all where I went to the Pistons parade and the city was turned up and I almost got on the float. You know what I'm saying? I almost got on the float. But if they was to make it to the finals, I gotta go with the Pistons. Yeah, I did. Yeah, man. Listen, them 2000s teams was something else, bruh. They was something else, dog. And we ain't been right since. We haven't been right since, DFJ. Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. We haven't been right since. But see, y'all had that boy. Y'all had that dude though in the 2000s. AI was dragging, carrying y'all, boy. If they would have gave him, listen, if Iggy would have came a couple years earlier, bro, imagine Andre Iguodala on that 2001 squad, bro, or the 2002 squad, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Bubba Chuck was carrying, bro, and I used to hurt, bro. That shit used to hurt me, bro. I'm speaking to him. I got some AIs right here too. Like, bro, if Iggy would have came a little earlier, bro, that would have helped AI maybe make another finals. He might would have made another finals. You know what I'm saying? If he would have came earlier. You know what I'm saying? Or if he, I believe maybe if he would have stayed with the Sixers and AI and Iggy developed, I think AI could have had more success. I've never seen it. They want to talk about LeBron carrying, bro. AI literally had no niggas on the offensive end. I mean, you had Dirk. I mean, not Dirk. I'm tripping. I'm thinking about something else. You had Dikembe Mutombo, whatever, here and there. I mean, Aaron McKee was okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Eric Snow was really like the only nigga, for real. The only nigga, like for real. But AI was the offense. People wonder why AI took so many shots or this, and that. Oh, his field goal percentages. Y'all do realize in the 2000s, the field goal percentage was 44% was the average. So AI was like literally right under the average. But AI is 160 pounds, 5'11", 6 feet, literally averaging 32, 33 points. He had nobody that could really get their own shot. Nobody. Matt Geiger, old ass. Then he did get an old ass Chris Webber and stuff like that, but he ain't get Sacramento Chris Webber and shit like that. So at the end of the day, bro, we gotta stop disrespecting the past. This been Who Is Hendo with another video, man. I'm out, man. Peace.